The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm joined here by Representative Hanna, who also represents parts of Center County. It's a proud moment for us. As we come to the dwindling times of getting our budget and some other things done, it is always fun to recognize members from our community. I have the outstanding luxury of introducing to you the first state championship baseball team from Bellefonte, Pennsylvania. Those who know me well know that baseball is probably one of the things I like to talk about most and can make a metaphor from baseball and about any topic. But when you watch this game, particularly in the season that this team has gone through, it only codifies that more in my mind. One of the things I like about young athletes is their drive and their desire, not only just to get that championship, but to work together and to be a team. This team, under some great leadership of our coaches, Stephen Lanous, Pat Mazzola, Devin Alterio, Corey Cunningham, and Tyler James, had one of those Cinderella seasons. You start off 1-7, it's kind of hard to keep people's excitement about, but that's the beauty about young sports, especially young boys baseball, because they just keep playing and playing hard. This team made some adjustments, which is a great lesson for life, and you do that in relationships and you do that in work. This team, seeded 5th, ends up taking on team after team and winning a state championship for the first time in their history. And that did not happen by accident. That happened by dedication, hard work, both offensively, defensively, and strategically by the coaches. That other man on the field was the families and the supporters out there. We were very blessed to have a tremendous crowd at many of the games, and those families and those friends in the community of Bellefonte and the surrounding areas cheered aggressively and loudly for a team that was unbelievable, both offensively and defensively. Twice in that championship game, both bases were loaded, and our pitcher, Don Mazzola, continued to persevere through that. The coaches showed tremendous faith in him and let him stick it out and stay in there, and he had a backdrop crowd of defensive players that took him from one inning to the next, only to persevere, as I said, to a state championship shutout of 2-0. And that is really tremendous at this age. I want to introduce behind me Kyler Malott, Garrett Ryder, Mark Armstrong, Storm Smith, and Darren Heeman. Ironically, one of the coaches, Mr. Mazzola, was on the 1977 team that went to states, but it took his young son to teach his father a trick of how to get that golden crown. Without further ado, I introduce the Bellefonte team, and my colleague Mike Hanna to say a few words. I just want to personally congratulate them. Thank Mr. Speaker, who I believe was also there at that day on that championship team. Congratulations, Bellefonte, to the community, to the team, and the players. We're very, very proud of you. Thank you very much.